So this is on trail day 142. It is Thursday, November 26, 2020. It is Turkey Day, Thanksgiving Day. And we stayed the night here at the War Spur shelter. It never rained. It did come like a sprinkle around 6 o'clock, got really windy. But it never rained here. I can't say what it did up the mountain, but either way, we got 12.7 or 25 miles for shelters today. It's just now 9:30, so 12.7 we can do for sure. The 25 miles probably not happening. But there is several tent sites between those two shelters. So for right now I'm going to go to the one 12.7 miles away and then evaluate, depending on what time I get there, where I want to go after that. So I want to try to get in a few more miles than that, but we'll just see how it goes. I feel pretty good today, got everything packed up, so ready to get up this mountain. That's the trail going north. It just climbed up the hill. And this is the trail going south. That was a tough climb. I mean, it wasn't graded that bad, but it was just like 2.5 miles, or just a long time to just be going uphill. So it's going to flatten out and just be kind of flowy for a while, according to the elevation profile. I think we have a few views today. That's a nice clear day, so clear days are always good view days. I got cell reception coming up the hill, so I was able to text back home and check the weather and all that good stuff. It's supposed to get not too cold tonight, but then by Monday it's showing 70% chance of rain, and the rain becoming snow later in the day. I didn't read too much into it because it's still 3 days away, so it's highly subject to change by then. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. I get to the Angel's Rest Hostel tomorrow. No, Saturday. I think Saturday. Then I'll reevaluate if it's going to be cold and rainy. I may take a 0 or something. I took my wool leggings off. It was warm, 50 something today, but I left the wool top on. And I'm glad, because I sweated just enough coming up the hill that if I'd have just been wearing my hiking shirt, I'd probably be chilled right now. There's a slight breeze blowing, so So that view you saw just a little bit ago was Wind Rock. There was a couple of people there having lunch. We got about 3 miles from the Bailey Gap shelter, I think. I may stop there and take a break, but I'm going to push on to the next one. It's like 7 something miles away. And then that puts me 20 miles from Petersburg. So if I can do like a 15-mile day, something like that tomorrow, then I'll come just have 5 miles or so to go into town on Saturday. Sounds like a plan to me. Although I kept hiking yesterday and made it to the shelter and might could get into town tomorrow. That's alright. Then, if it is bad on Monday, I won't have to be hiking. So it all works out in the end. So I'm a little over a mile north of the Bailey Gap shelter. That's the trail going north. And this is the trail going south. And it's pretty much looked like this for about a mile now. And there's no blazes. The only way you know you're on the trail is all the rocks with the moss wore off of them. I think there is a blaze up there on that tree. That'd be the first one I've seen in quite some time. Well, we are in a wilderness area, and typically in wilderness areas, the blazes get fewer. Yep, there's a blaze up there. But this has been the longest stretch of rocks in a long time. Hundreds of miles. But the whole mountainside is, I mean, they're mostly all covered by moss, but it's just rock city. So this is Bailey's Gap shelter. Looks like Daly's on the sign, but the guidebook said Bailey, so I don't know. Pretty typical. The privy right over there. And the trail is right there, so not far. We're going to stop here and take a snack break. And take a rest from all those rocks. So the trail after leaving Bailey Gap shelter has been pretty nice. Be a nice hammock spot. I'm going to Pine Swamp, I think is the name of it, shelter. It says it's a stone shelter with bunks and a fireplace. I don't know how cold it's supposed to be tonight. It's been rather warm all day. But a fireplace could be nice. So I just crossed Virginia 625, I think. May have been 635. I don't remember. Stony Creek Road's what it was called. Have this nice footbridge. Some of these footbridges on the AT are pretty fancy. And other ones look like they'll fall down if you step on them. A nice camp spot right there. I already got some firewood piled up. But I'm going to keep going the other 2 miles to the shelter. So I'm 0.5 from the shelter. I just came down that hill. And it's gonna take 200 foot uphill within the next half a mile. So I don't know if there's anybody at the shelter or not. It has bunks in it, even if there's not. Probably can't put my hammock up, but that'll be alright. Pine Swamp Branch Shelter, 0.8. Go Hook says 0.5, so it's within a mile. I think it's funny the signs on the trail like that. People will write with their little Sharpies what mileage Gut Hook says. As if Gut Hook says 150% accurate. They'll mark it out. It'll say like 1.3. And they'll mark out the 0.3 and write a 1. We're about to cross a road. That's why I say I don't know if there's somebody at it or not. It's less than half a mile from a road, which is not ideal. But it is the way it is. But if it's empty, we'll check it out when we get there. If not, I'll try to check it out in the morning. So I made it to the shelter. There's no one here at the moment. Nice little fire pit. The moon's up. It's not dark. One tent spot there. That looks about it though. And then the privies are in here somewhere. But that is it for today. I would imagine the trail there goes to the privy. We will resume our trek south from here in the morning. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And thanks for watching.